Hi, this is Romola from Your Inner Light Alchemy, and today is the 23rd of February, and this is your video for weekly support for empaths. So we're using the Sign of the Times deck by Crystal Banner, and I've got the crows here as well. Last week was, what did we have last week? The new moon last week. We had, I want to say something about Aquarius, perhaps it was a new moon in Aquarius, and obviously we had the Chinese New Year as well. Let's just see what's coming through though for this week to support us this week. Okay, so the first one up we have water and surrender. This feels quite funny because in Britain at the moment we have been having a lot of rain. Saying that, today is dry and I've got washing on the line, and yesterday was dry and sunny as well. But when there is water, when there is rain, it's that energy of, oh, I can't do this now, I can't do that. But it's an energy, this is asking you just to take an energy of surrender. And it's not just about the rain, it's about when things are heavy, when there's things that you cannot change. So with the weather, if you personally cannot change the weather, then you've just got to do something else, do something different, move on and surrender to it. And that, I feel, is what this card is about. Is when there are things that you cannot control, it's sort of a don't waste your energy trying to control it. The only thing you can do is you can do you, and you can do how you are responding and the emotions that you are responding with. So this is very much a card of just reminding, you know, and again, it's that we've got all these things happening in the greater world that we can't control. So this is just saying, yeah, just surrender. Don't send your energy down those rabbit holes. Manage what you can manage. And the next we have is knot and relationships. Now this knot would be very, very easy to undo. Simply just to pull this cord and it's just going to disappear. Sometimes we make things more complicated. Sometimes we will pull on this cord and make it tighter. So this is just having an awareness of where you are pulling the cord tight versus letting things go or pulling the cord and undoing it. Because sometimes our emotional reactions, we are actually tightening the cord, particularly with loved ones and family, where perhaps we have our boundaries down a little bit, yeah, a little bit more, so that we are less boundaried maybe. So this is, you know, very much a case of, well, which way are you dealing with this issue, with this relationship? Are you pulling the cord, the knot tight, or are you loosening it off? And just have an awareness of where you're showing up, what your, not so much your end result, but the emotion that you're showing up to. This is what's really important at the moment, is the emotion that you're showing up with. Because that, you know, that is going to be determining not just you, but actually the relationship and impacting other people that you're having contact with. And our third card here is medical staff and healing. This, yes, it's the ambulance, it's the emergency, but it feels like it's knowing when it's time to stop, knowing when to put yourself first, knowing when, yes, boundaries, we talk about them all the time, but knowing when to stop and move, allow yourself to move forward or to rest and support yourself. What do you need? That is what this card is saying. It's like medical intervention. Is you can take a tablet, you can put a plaster on it, but actually if what's really needed is, for example, more water, less carbohydrate, more walking, better diet, better exercise, better sleep, then the tablet might resolve the issue for that short term, but it's not going to support in the long term. So this is really just asking you just to look at your physical, mental, emotional health and see what is, what you need to do to really support yourself, rather than just popping that sticking plaster of a quick fix. And a quick fix, yes, it could be a meditation, it could be just a quick walk, but actually when we then do it for the second time, when we do it again, when we actually practice our 4-4-4 breathing multiple times in the day, that's when it's no longer a sticking plaster and it's actually a healing solution and a support tool for us. So what tools can you put into your day to actually move it from the sticking plaster, the quick result, that means it's going to just turn up again later, to actually making changes. So meanwhile, I've been shuffling the crows. We've not had this one. This is beautiful. Sacred Space. And this feels a really beautiful one. We've got some cherry blossom here, beautiful turquoise eggs, a loving nurtured space there for the crows and their eggs and their chicks to come through. So this is really feeling, it's tying in with this card here. It's about looking at yourself and your energy and supporting yourself. And like I say, it's sacred space can be anything. It can be, you know, a small altar. It can be where you sit down to relax. It can be where you go to bed. You can create that sacred space wherever you are. Even your car you can create as a sacred space. Tools you might want to look at is you might want to look at some kind of space clearing. So whether that is sort of noise and sound. I love the solfeggio frequencies for that. I have a little aura box, which is on my LinkedIn link tree, which you can buy, and that's brilliant. It runs through all the solfeggio frequencies. It's great to have playing in the background. And saying that, actually my son excuse me, is using it at the moment at sleep time. You can use crystals, so having the dark crystals can help absorb and clear the energies. You can use sprays again. Oh, sorry, let me press pause. Oh, don't know where that's coming from. Yeah, you can have sprays like I use the angelic celestial colours ones. Great for room cleansing, for cleansing my aura, for shifting my energy and creating this sacred space. And like I say, it doesn't have to be a church, it doesn't have to be Glastonbury, it can just be where you are at that moment. If you're sitting in an armchair, then, you know, maybe have a crystal next to you, maybe have some spray and spray the area before you sit down or when you're doing it. You know, maybe have your journal, maybe you know, whatever it is that supports you as a tool. Use that to create that sacred space. I particularly find, like I say, the sprays I find are immense, because a quick spray and I'm done and I'm ready to move on, and that I find really, really helpful. So sacred space for you is the message from the crows. So this week I am starting, I mentioned last week that I was launching a sort of membership, the Access Your Inner Light membership, and the idea of this is I do this card reading. The emotion that I'm tapping into that's in the collective is there most clear, most relevant for this week and the week coming forward, and the messages that have been channeled is going to be the one that we do as a meditation, a clearing. We will go into the Akashic records. We will open the Akashic records. I will talk you through how to do the releasing, and we're using some energy editing, so based on kinesiology, to shift that emotion out of your system, and we will be putting in something positive in its place. It's always important just to pop that back in afterwards. So the membership is basically the video, it's the healing session, it is the support tool that really supplements the information here. So this is the information, and the next step is the wisdom, it's the actual implementation, shall we say, the embodiment. That's the word I'm looking for. The embodiment is then through the session, through the membership, the Access Your Inner Light. So this portal is going to be £22 a month, so it's effectively a cup of coffee a week. The meditations, the sessions are going to be probably about 10, maybe 15 minutes long, so small enough that you can slot them into your day. At the week, if you wanted to do them all in once, then you could bunch them up that way. There is no you can do it at a time that suits you. There is no outstanding, there is no obligation to go on and engage with things. This is simply an email, or I might try and get a YouTube membership. So it's a video that you'll receive that you can then take action on and embody and clear this emotion and put in something positive to support you moving forward. So if that sounds like something interesting, the link is below. It is starting this week and I'm really, really excited for that. So yes, I hope that sounds of interest. I hope the cards have given you some good messages, and certainly listen to the crows and get that sacred space sorted, because it will make a big difference to you. I send you love and I will speak to you soon. Take care now. Please like and subscribe to the video. Thank you. Bye.